If you ever met a Chinese international student in a Western country, chances are you've come across names like Kevin, Andrew, Vivian, or William. Very white names. Maybe even something completely unexpected, like Dragon or Apple. Yeah, that happens too. So people will be walking up to me saying, William. That's a very British name. How did I end up with this name? How did I become William? So when I was about 12 years old, one of my dad's friends who ran an English education institute gave me this name at a dinner table. The reasoning, my Chinese nickname is Wangzi, which means prince in English. And of course, there's Prince William from the UK, plus my last name, Wang, or Wang in English, starts with a W as well. Just like William. Boom, I became William. The English version of me was born. I know a lot of Williams go by Will or even Bill, but I didn't know that at the time. So I just always introduce myself as William. So some people call me Will. I don't mind it. It just never felt natural to me to shorten it. I can't really speak for everyone, but growing up in China, the way we saw the world was pretty binary. China and foreign countries. China and the rest of the world. So Western culture felt pretty exotic to me, almost like another universe. It was actually a trendy thing to have English name back at school. I remember students would actually get encouraged to have English name during English classes, especially at those after school English training programs. Teacher would say like, okay, today you're choosing your English name, and kids would just pick whatever sounded cool from movies, celebrities, or even random English textbooks. That's why you meet Chinese people with names like Apple or Seven. No one really explained the actual English speakers don't name their kids after fruits or random numbers. It was kind of like picking a username in a video game, just like a fun alias, not necessarily something we deeply identify with. But for people like me who have lived in an English-speaking country for years, for a very long time, that name starts to feel like a real part of my identity. For example, William is me. It feels like me, right? I'm William now. It's part of my identity. And then there's the practical side of things. Chinese names can be pretty tough for English speakers to pronounce. It can get pretty awkward, especially since both my first name, my last name, Wang, sound a lot like, well, my last name is literally Wang. I don't dislike it.